Good morning, sports fans. It's semi-final Sunday. This noon matchup features the top-ranked Ottawa Valley Silver 7 in this tournament against the Duffield Devils. Ottawa Valley wins the face-off. They go back to their D. They try and pop it up to the center ice. Comes over to the right wing side. Bergeron has it bounce off his stick. Bergeron fires it in. Athenyatis pushes it to the side. Shen now gets flushed out, comes around the right wing wall. It's Neil Rodrigo. Sells comes in and helps out. He picks up the puck. Sells now. Throws it around to Scoleri. Scoleri pushes it back to Serrani. Serrani off the glass, and the Silver 7 just hold it in. Schiffer and Serrani are in there fighting for it. Now it comes back, and Shen grabs it behind the net. He throws it around to Neil Rodrigo. He kicks it off his skate, gets it out to the middle of the ice to Scoleri. Scoleri turns at the blue line and fires it in deep. Now he chases after it and pushes it into the corner. A puck battle ensues there. And they're in behind. He's joined by Neil Rodrigo. Matthew Luca now comes in. Now they try and come up the middle of the ice. St. John holds him to the outside. They shoot it wide of the net. Now Leung goes back for it. Leung eludes Moore. He comes back out the other side, takes a look, throws it up the boards to Cohen. Cohen now has a hard charging shaver on him, and it comes around once again. Now Cohen gets it up to Luca, just rolls off his stick, and Jing throws it back. They try and push it back in and get it up the boards. Now the Silver 7 go D to D. A quick little turnover. Foster tries to push it in. Cohen now in behind the net, tries to elude a couple of guys, gets it back to Luca. Luca now takes a look. He tries to set things up. He gets it back to St. John. St. John fires it back into the corner. Cohen and Luca play catch. Luca on the half wall comes out to the middle, gets to St. John. He fires it back into the corner. Unable to get a direct line to the net. Does the wise thing and puts it in. Now it's back in the corner. Foster and Cohen are in there deep. St. John pushes over, just gets knocked off his stick. Leung follows it up and he grabs it. He hits Cohen. Cohen now gets the red line and fires it in. Now the Silver 7 look to come across the ice. Errant pass goes for icing, and we'll get our first whistle of the game with 7:25 remaining. So we're going to have a face-off deep in the Silver 7 zone to the left of the goaltender. It looks like all lines have now gotten into action in the game. Puck goes back. They get it off the wall. Bransfield tries to push it in. McDonald tries to hold it in. Now Westover throws it into McDonald. He throws a backhand, and it comes back in, and that's Oosterhuis who tries to throw it on net. Just gets redirected off to the side. Now they try and break out between a couple of skates. The referee says no icing. And now Harris Peru is in there. He's got a couple of guys on him. Park comes away with it. He tries to get it, but Harris Peru and Oosterhuis are in there. McDonald, he's also in there. He throws it around the boards. Now they try and hold it in on the far side. And Harris Peru grabs it. He's in the corner. Harris Peru with a man on him. They try and come around the net and set things up. It's Park. He's angling. He tries to throw it to Barker. Just misses him. Westover feeling a little bit of pressure from number 4 and Scott, and back to number 4. Now McDonald tries to get it around the boards. And they head on it. Now they take a look at center ice. The Silver 7 dump it in. Harris Peru now. Harris Peru takes a look up the ice. And he hits Sells. Sells now. Just gets surrounded there by a couple of Silver 7. Harris Peru with an active stick follows it up. Now they come around to the far side. Westover pushes up. The Silver 7 trying to come in. That's Bergeron and Schiffer. And Sells is in there. He tries to get him around. A tip pass and a huge pad save by Athenyatis. Now they're in there. And the Silver 7 control it. Schiffer, but Westover's able to grab it. And now Scolari skates away with it. Scolari tries to get around his guy with a little bit of speed. He goes in and goes low and hits the side of the net. I think he was thinking 5-hole. And it just missed the target. Now they go back into Rodrigo. Flushes them out the far side. It bounces into the middle of the ice. Dangerously close to an opportunity. Sells, grabs the puck and throws it in deep. Now they take a look and try and open it up on the far side. Shen cuts that one off. Shen now gets to Serrani. Serrani pushes it off the boards. Moore comes in for Ottawa. Tries to elude a couple of players. And Luca's on him. Now comes back. Shen gets out of the zone. This will give them an opportunity to set things up. Serrani now pushes it off the boards to Cohen, but the defense just push it back in. Now they're taking a look, trying to set things up. They come around, nobody's here but Cohen. Cohen just has it roll off his stick. They go high, and Athasiniadis had to be sharp. Now around the boards it goes. Cohen with an active stick. Cohen and Luca are in there. Moore, he comes away with it. He tries to set things up. A backhand that goes awry. And here's a break for Cohen. He's in alone. And he goes high and just over the net. A great active stick by Cohen there. He was able to knock it out, but he just elevated it a little too high. Now Shen, he comes around to St. John. St. John throws it up. Lansfield now skates into it. He's rushing Barker back. Barker comes in behind the net. Takes a look, and he pushes it up to St. John. St. John now comes to the far side. Lansfield pushes it in, tries to get it in deep, and they throw it up the wall. Now it comes back around to the other side. McDonald pushes it off the boards, gets caught in behind a couple of players, and they get clear of the zone. Now they head back in after it. They aim for the far side. St. John tries to hold his man off. And Athasiniadis smothers it with 2:52 remaining in the period to keep it a scoreless game. Action at both ends of the ice here. Sells on the draw. Silver 7. It hits the sticks and bounces up and in somehow. It eluded the goaltender. An unfortunate break there to make it 1-0 for the Silver 7 with 2:47 remaining in this period. The Devils will look to respond here in the late stages of the first period. The law firm, Luca, Foster, and Cohen come out. They try and settle things down. It comes back to Harris Peru. He circles it in the neutral zone, drops it back off to Foster, who curls into it. He hits Luca in the middle of the ice. Just rolls off his stick, and Harris Peru fires it in the length of the ice. Now Cohen forcing pressure on them, trying to get them into a mistake. Westover fires a shot just wide of the net. Now it comes out the length of the ice. That's going to go for icing with 2:10 remaining here in the period. So we'll have another face-off to the left of the Ottawa goaltender. McDonald pushes the puck back to Serrani, over to Shen. Just rolls off his stick. Now odd man rush comes in. They go low and in the far side to make it 2-0 with 1:59 remaining. The Devils are going to fight back here. 1:59 remaining. Sells on the faceoff. They push it back now. And Leung fires the puck in. Scoleri and Tennille Rodrigo try and flush them out the other side. St. John just keeps the puck in the zone and fires it back down. Now they're trying to force them into making a decision. And Sells with a hard shot, and the goaltender with a big save. They push the puck out the length of the ice. Then with 1:28 remaining in the period, we'll get a icing here on the Silver 7. So we'll have a face-off this time to the right of the goalie. Luca pushes the puck back. They fire it over to St. John. It gets in. The Silver 7 come away with it. They fire it in deep and they give chase. Leung now comes in. Couple of guys on him. And the puck's laying there. Park picks it up behind the net. Park circles and takes a look. He finds his defenseman. A hard shot there. Athos and Yadis had to be sharp. And they somehow pound away at it. And with 1:02 remaining, they make it 3-0. The Devils are under siege here with this Silver 7 team coming in fresh for the semifinal and moving their feet. They'll have to be equally up to the task here for the second and third period. McDonald pushes the puck back to Westover. Westover fires it up the boards. Lansfield tries to get it off his stick. Now it comes across to the far side. They try and fire it in. Harris-Peru and McDonald both lose edges. Now they try and come out. Lansfield has a bit of a break. Tries to get off his man. Unable to get it. And McDonald does it. Falls down again. Now Lansfield in. He's got a bit of a... And they come across and block that. This is an aggressive team that they're up against today. And now Scott comes around with 19 seconds remaining. He runs into a wall of Devils. Now they look to settle things down. Shen up to Tennille. Just misses Tennille Rodrigo. It comes back in. Just to the wide side. And with 5 seconds left, Sells pushes it into the corner just to get the period over with. And that's going to do it. So the Devils are down 3-0 to the Ottawa Valley Silver 7 as we take a little break in the action and get ready for some second period action here once both these teams get some breathing, catch their breath and settle things down. Coaches are giving the teams the marching orders here for the second period. They'll try and catch their breath, as we said. Slow the game down a little bit. And see if they can bring it to them. Sells wins the draw. Back to Sereni's. Pass up the middle just misses Sells. Now they try and come back with it. Scoleri grabs the puck and fires it in deep. In behind Bourdais. Now Tennille Rodrigo gets the puck, has it in his feet. And him and Schiffer battle for it. Goes up the line to Bergeron. He just chips it around Sereni. And now Sells skates back, tries to get around Brand. Brand goes in deep. And he gets taken down, and the net comes off its moorings with 9:27 remaining in the period. Scramble draw. Comes back. St. John fires it up the boards. Just can't get it out there. They do their best. Now Foster grabs the puck. Pushes it out of the zone. And now Leung throws a backhand up to Foster. Now it gets out. And they try and come back for it. Cohen pushes it up the boards. And Moore now fires it out of the zone. Leung across to St. John. St. John pushes it in deep. Now Sabourin grabs it. He tries to throw it off the glass. It's kept in there. A tip pass. A bouncing puck. Unable to get good wood on it. Foster and Cohen each had a crack at it there. A great try. Now a tip shot. They push it back out once again. Unable to get it. Luca turns the corner at center ice. Now he comes up the middle. Tries to get around a couple of guys. Flips it through the D and chases after it. Now it comes back out. Lansfield off the boards and into the far corner. Now they try and get things set up once again. A tip stick there, so that negates icing. So with 8 minutes remaining in the period, Harris Peru comes out the far side. It's Lansfield across the ice to Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis now drives wide. Into the corner he goes. Takes a look. Now he sets up shop. Tries to get it back. Oosterhuis takes a look. Off the skate of McDonald. Harris Peru. And he shoots it just over the net. Oosterhuis back in the corner. And he comes back to Harris Peru. Hits something. And McDonald took a stab at it. He fell down. Now they come up the ice. 4 for the Ottawa Valley Silver 7. Pushes it in deep. They try and circle and come back out. Oosterhuis. Hits Sells. Sells goes back in. Tries to get it across to McDonald, but the defenseman with an active stick is able to get it. Now they try and get back in the zone and cover things off. Blocking him off. Serrani circles it back. He deked out everybody there. And now they Sells. Scoleri now. Scoleri. McDonald with a pad save and another shot off the goalie's pad. Now Sells puts a backhand on net. Tennille Rodrigo now leaves it for Shen. Shen just has a roll off his stick and Bergeron grabs it. He knocks down Serrani. Some confusion there. And a huge save by Antonio Athasiniadis. Stretching out. Even I pulled my groin on that one, folks. What a save by Athasiniadis to keep it within 3 here with 6:17 remaining in the period. Leung and Sells in there with a couple of guys on them. They try and come away off the crossbar. Sounded like a church bell at noon on a Sunday. And out of play it goes. Leung fires the puck around. They just get it out of the zone. Bit of a scramble, push there. A couple of guys go down. And now Tennille Rodrigo grabs the puck. Moore's in after it. Moore tries to set things up. Pushes it out to Sells. Sells now tries to get around a couple of guys. Loses an edge. Now Shaver comes away with it the other way. Tries to split a St. John and Leung. They hold him off to the outside. Going to have a first penalty of the game. Looks like the referee's got a hooking call coming up against the Devils. try and set things up. Westover picks it off. Luca tries to chip it off the boards. The defenseman covers that wall off, and they're able to hold it in. Now they try and drive in behind the net. They flush them out to the other side, content to keep them to the outside. Now Park goes into the corner. Not sure who that is, but Shen holds them off. They come across to the far point. They try a shot. It gets tipped. Now they set things back up, try and get it back out. Around it goes 4 for Silver 7. Puts a backhand in. And it gets loose there. Westover pushes his guy to the outside. Back in they go. Now Westover picks it up. Just can't get it out of the zone. Now Silver 7 move it around. Harris Peru holds Park off. They try the wraparound. Athison Yadis had to be sharp there. And some extracurricular activities in front of the goaltender. .51 remaining in this Silver 7 power play. Now they come back out. They look to settle things up. They push them to the outside. Serrani hold them off. They come around and bang away at it. And they're unable to do anything there. As Athison Yadis covered off the bottom of the net. So we'll have a face-off to the right of Athison Yadis. 40 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. They push it back, try and set things across. A low shot wide of the net. It pops back out. It goes high and over a couple of players and back out to the point. They try and settle things down and set them up. And it comes out and down the ice. McDonald content to kill some time off here. He pushes his man down. Now it's in the corner. He's content with just killing some clock. Had some help there from Cohen to push it in. Now they try and come up the ice. That's going to do it for the power play. Serrani holds his guy to the outside. And now looks like he's going to go off. As he might have got caught for body contact. There was a little bit of pushing and shoving as they both went to engage in a battle for the puck. The referee looks like he decided just to pick one of them. .3:15 remaining here in the second period. Face off to the right of Athison Yadis. Ottawa goes D to D. And that gets tipped in front of the net and eludes the goaltender to make it 4-0. A power play goal. Westover off the glass. Eludes Barker, and now they go in for it. Barker and Scoleri battle for it. They both go down. It comes out to the other side. Shaver pushes it up to Marion. Marion tries to hit Moore. Harris Peru tangles him up, and now Sells goes back to help out. Sells leaves it for Harris Peru. He catches Tanio Rodrigo. It just bounces over his stick, and Briscoe fires it back in. Now Sells goes back for it. He takes a look. Bounces off a stick. Now it comes back around and up. Antonio Rodrigo hits Scoleri. Scoleri now tries to drive wide around his guy. A high shot. Scoleri just misses the net. Harris Peru fires it back in. It goes around. And there's Barker with it. He fires it up the boards. Westover just has it go under his stick, sending him back the length of the ice. Now they're back down. Sells takes a look. He tries to hit Tanio Rodrigo. Now it comes back around. This time Sells Gets it back to Westover. Westover off the boards. Flips it around. A collision at the blue line as a pick was laid there. And the penalty's over. Now they come back around. A hard shot just wide of the net. And this time they get it out of the zone. Now Scott throws it across to his man. And that's Barker. He throws it up, or Saburn, he throws it up the boards. Now McDonald goes in after it. McDonald tries to push it around. McDonald takes a look. He's got a couple of guys on him. He throws it back to Serrani. Serrani now pushes it into Oosterhuis. Just has it bounce off his stick, but he engages in a puck battle, and he gets it. And now he comes back the other way. They go to the far side. Lansfield lifts the stick and pushes the puck. Now it comes back. McDonald's got a couple of guys on him. He gets tied up, and they come the other way. Saburn now takes it. Gains the blue line. McDonald picks his pocket, and he hits Cohen. Cohen now in a foot race for it, and the defenseman just had an extra step on him and was able to get there. Shen just tried to keep it in, unable to do it. They clear the zone, and now they send in the second wave. They come around once again, Brand, and there's Foster. Foster now takes a look, comes in behind the net. Foster takes another look, tries to feed it across. The right intention there. Luca now spinning and circling. Luca, he fires it back to Shen. Shen now, a backhand into the corner to Cohen. Cohen just has a roll off his stick. Luca now tries to grab things and settle it down. That's going to do it for the second period. There, Silver 7 are going to skate into the third with a 4-0 lead. The Devils are get their work cut out for them, and it's a tall mountain to climb, but one they're willing to tackle. Coaches are letting them know what they did right that period, what they need to improve upon, and we're going to get ready for some third period action at the Saputo Arena. In beautiful Georgetown, Ontario, the winner of this is going to move on to this afternoon's final, where they'll face off against one of the London Junior Knights or the Forest Hill Force, as they are currently engaged in a battle on another pad for semi-final supremacy. Scolari throws it back to St. John, over to Liam. Liam now up the middle of the ice. Just has it roll off. Sells his stick. And now they come back inside the zone. Brand fires it down. Leung tries to pitch it off to Bergeron. Grabs it in behind the net. Sells. Picks it off from him. They get it out of the zone. Tanio Rodrigo now throws it off to Scolari. Scolari in the zone, just misses Sells' stick. A great attempt there. Now Tanio Rodrigo pushes it back to St. John. St. John fires it into the corner. Now they try and come around the other side. It bounces out in front, and it's in the back of the net. Pedro Tanio Rodrigo with the goal. An unforced error behind the net. Then Tanio Rodrigo pounced upon it and tucked it in the back of the net to make it 4-1 with 9:12 remaining in the period. Luca pushes the puck forward, splits the D, and he chases after it. Now they try and flush the defenseman out the far side. A bouncing puck up against the boards. And now it just gets out of the zone. They retreat, negate the icing. It comes out to Foster. Foster drops it back for Cohen. Cohen with a low shot, just wide of the net. Luca's in there. He tries to push his man off. It gets stuck in his skate. Now he comes away with it. Luca now tries to hit Sereni, but his stick gets in the way and it goes the length of the ice. That's going to be icing as it hit an errant Ottawa Silver 7 stick and went the length of the ice. Now they try and push it back here. Splits the D, Westover grabs it, Westover pushes it up to Neil Rodrigo. He now comes in the zone. Fires it across to Scoleri. Scoleri with a backhand just wide of the net. To Neil Rodrigo now in the corner. He's got a couple of men on him. Puck battle ensuing. Scoleri comes over to help out. Now they try and push it out the other side. They chip it past Harris Peru. Westover goes back for it. Scoleri rubs his man out and causes some interference. Around the boards it goes. Now they try and get it up. Sells now looks to gain the ice. He gets rubbed off the puck. And now they try and come up the far side. McDonald and Scoleri push him to the outside. It comes back to Leung. Leung now cuts back, uses his edges, and he fires it off the boards to Sells. Sells now looking for some help. Feeds it to himself. Now he gets in the zone. And now they try and push it out of the... And it gets pushed in there by McDonald. Now they have Lansfield go after it. It comes back around the far side. A bouncing puck. Comes back out of the zone. And now they try and come up the middle of the ice. Leung hits Lansfield. Lansfield gets to the far side. Hits Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis tries to hit McDonald. And he goes high and just wide of the net. Now they try and come back the other way and get it out of the zone. They chip it up and over. And that's going to be icing as it rolls across the far line with 6:53 remaining. Face off to the left of the goaltender. Luca kicks the puck back, but the Silver 7 skate into it. Now they try and get through, but Sirianni with an active stick pushes it to the corner. Now it's back on the outside. Shen holds his man tight. They fight away for it, and it gets underneath Athos and Yadis, and he's able to cover it up. Shaver was in there poking at it. So now we'll have a face-off to the left of Athos and Yadis. Sereni fires the puck and it bounces out. Cohen chases Jing. He turns it up. And that one just gets down the ice. Now Sereni fires it back around to Cohen. Cohen feeds Luca. Luca now gets around one. He comes across, tries to hit Foster just in behind him, but they still have the puck and they're digging deep in there now behind the net. Foster pins his man against the boards. Luca comes in to help out. Now they try and push it up the far wall. Sereni keeps it in. Holding the line there is Christian Sereni now, and it goes in deep, in behind the net. The Silver 7 force it out the other side. Shen tries to push it in. Cohen does his best, and now Tennille Rodrigo circles behind the net. Tries to set things up. He hits Sells. Sells now tries to use his body and get off his man. Tennille Rodrigo comes in and throws it back to Shen. Shen hits Westover. Westover gains the red line. Throws a low heater at the net. The goaltender covers it and just leaves it for his defenseman. Now they come around to the far side trying to come out the left wing wall. Taking a look on the breakout, they chip it up the boards. Harris Peru, with a quick active stick there, slows things down and allows his teammates to come back. Now they try and come back to the far side. They find Barker. Barker with a shot just wide of the net. Scott follows up and picks it up. Now Scott tries to come away with it. A low shot, and Athos and Yadis kicks that one out. Scoleri tries to get it out, and it's held in there by Barker once again. Park is on it. Now number 4 comes in, and he shoots it wide of the net. Trying to hold it in there. Tanio Rodrigo comes across for it. Shen's there. Now they come back to far side. Westover chips it up the boards to Scoleri. Bergeron just grabs it and throws it back in. Sells, tries to settle things down and slow it down and grab the puck. Now he comes around a few guys, throws it up to Scoleri. The pinching defenseman for Ottawa grabs it, or forward, grabs it and goes in. Now Schiffer is holding it up. He tries to flip it out in front. Westover, content with just clearing the zone now. Throws it to Scoleri, and they pick it up once again and throw it in deep. Now Westover, he grabs it. McDonald picks it up outside the blue line. He tries to fire it wide. Just has it roll off his stick in the far end. Now they come back to the other side. St. John tries to pinch it off. St. John throws it in deep into the far side. Lansfield gives chase to try and flush them out. Now they try and settle things up on the far side and come back the other way. Leon holds him to the outside. Now they take a look and they hit it once again. Just over skating the puck today. They're not playing with confidence, that's for sure. It doesn't seem like it. Baptist and Yaddis had to grab it. Now McDonald comes up the middle of the ice. He throws it low and it goes off the glass, and Oosterhuis grabs it. Oosterhuis throws it in behind the net. Now it comes back the other side. And Luca's in there and he pushes it forward. Cohen and Luca create a turnover. Cohen with a backhand. Chips it off the boards. Luca, he goes low and tried to hit 5-hole. Unable to get it in now. They take a look. Luca gets tripped up. That's going to draw a penalty with 2:33 remaining. They've pulled off the Signatis as well. So we'll potentially have a 6-on-4 here for a few seconds. The Duffield's going to be looking to try and shoot the puck. They get the puck and just keep it in. St. John fires it in and just squeezes out of the zone. The referee is right there. They try and get it out. Now Cohen grabs it. He tries to elude the first guy. Now he sets things up, gains the zone. He just hits Luca, but he overskates it. Now it comes back in. Sells tries to grab it. Foster moves in. It comes around the net. Now DeYoung holds it in the zone, tries to settle things down and throws it back to Foster. Foster gives it in to Leung. Leung now takes a look, sees Luca up in front, and Cohen grabs it. A high shot. That one went off the crossbar and out the other side. St. John pushes it in. Luca now takes a look, throws it back to Sells. Sells on the half wall. Back to Luca. He tries to hit Sells. It somehow lands on his stick, a spinning shot, and he just misses it. Now they come back again. Comes back to St. John. St. John holds it in. He tries to throw it across, and it gets picked off. And the Silver 7 come down the ice. And in the back of the net, they ice it up. A shorthanded goal with 45 seconds left on the penalty and 1:18 left in the period. That's going to make it 5-1. Sells wins the draw to Westover. He fires the puck in deep. Now it comes back around. Sells on the half wall, chips it around his man, tries to drive in. A backhand, and he just shoots it wide of the net. A great attempt there. Now they fire the puck out. Westover retreats back for it. He comes back in, throws it to Harris Peru, my mistake. Harris Peru and Westover, back Westover. Gets flushed out there by Schiffer. He tries to come around a couple. Harris Peru uses his body to angle him into the corner. Now they come back the other way. Sells knocks him down. Sells now takes a look, throws it to the far side. Hits to Neil Rodrigo. He gains the blue line. Tries to get around his guy and feed Scoleri just off his stick. He gets taken down in behind the net with 10 seconds remaining in the game here. 12.3 seconds remaining. Now the face-off just to the right of the goaltender. And this is going to wrap it up. Comes back Westover, feeds it in to Scoleri. Scoleri gets rubbed out in the corner. And that's going to do it for this one, folks, as the buzzer sounds. The Ottawa Valley Silver 7-5, the Duffield Devils 1. We'd like to thank you for tuning in this weekend. We appreciate the support. And we look forward to bringing you the next action of the Duffield Devils. Until then, Elvis has left the building.